So we have seen how to create a component within attributes and display it. Now we'll try to create the rich UI. The next topic what we are going to start here is it's about lightning card, lightning button. Next topic what we are going to learn here is lightning card and lightning button. Let us see the examples here. First, let us go with the lightning button. We want to create button on the component. When you want to create a button on the component, what is that? Lightning colon button. Now here we have label that need to be printed on the button. Label that need to be printed on the button. When you click on the button, what is the action? Now on the component, any event occurs, first client side controller will be called. After calling the client side controller, if required, server side controller will be called. Any event that happens on the component, it is going to call client side controller. Right. Now look at the format. We have, if you look at this, we had this, there is a difference in the structure in which they are getting. Now that is a button, label base, neutral, brand action, destructive, success. In all the cases, the way we are creating the button is the same. So let me create here. Now look at the point. Basically, what is the purpose of this? First, let me create some UI elements, then I'll come back to this one. So where is this element called lightning button defined? Button is a predefined element under the namespace of namespace of lightning. Next, what are the attributes we are going to have? Title, label, variant, on click is an event. Title, when you keep a cursor tip on the element, the title message will be coming. Let me give you here. Look at this. When I put a cursor on this element, a small box is coming with a neutral action. When you keep a mouse tip, when you keep a cursor tip on the element, the message that should be displayed to you, that is called title. Label, the element what is displayed here. Label. Then variants. When I say variants, what are the variants we have? Name, right? The label, variant. The possible values are base, neutral, brand, destructive, inverse, success. Now rest all the things are we are having rest all the things here. Icon name. Instead of label, you want to give an icon. There are a couple of properties. Let us see one by one what all that we can cover without what all that we can cover. File, new, lightning component. Go to the button. Lightning. Now I have created a component here, lightning button, label, lightning button icon and label. So let us display this element here. C colon button example. Now any component that is used, any component that is built with lightning namespace, they have some special CSS. If you want those CSS to be applied, we need to extend a class. Look at the point first. Preview. When you go for a preview, we are not getting that look and feel. So I am going to this. Extends force. If you apply application extends force SLES, whatever the lighting design systems are defined on the lighting component, they'll be applied. Otherwise, you don't get that standard look and feel. Now look at this. Now if you look at this, there is a icon that is coming here. Button, there is an icon we are getting here because I gave icon name. Submit title. When you keep a cursor on this, we are getting a message, a title message. Label, we are not getting yet. Here also we are not getting title. Label, title, icon name. Label, title, icon name. So when I gave icon, if I don't give a label, either I can go with a symbol, or I can go with a symbol, or I can go with a label based on your choice. Both together, I can give both of them together. Then we had, what are the next properties we had? Whatever the properties we can check right now, we are giving it here. Now we can give icon position. Where you want this icon to be given? Now, how do you find these icons? Lightning design. When you go to lightning design system, we have icons. When you go to these icons, look at this. Action icons, custom standard you are finding here. You can choose any one of these. Now I'll go with the action, add contact, or check, download. What was this? Action colon download. Now previously we used to use SVG here. Previously we used to use SVGs, the images icon. We used to write a lot of code for this. But now it is coming as a built-in with the icon name. Previously when you are building, we had SVG. We had a concept of SVG. Previously we had a concept of SVG. But now we are getting right. Now we are giving icon. Previously we used to go with the SVG concept. Now it is coming as inbuilt. So what we are giving here? Label, title, icon name, icon location. Then we had next one disabled. Like we had a rendered. Here we had a disabled. Right. Basic properties we are trying to see. The component is created, this set. Now whatever this we can see here. The next we had, right. Next we have variant. What is our variant? We can say variant equal to base, neutral, brand, destructive, inverse, and success. Let us look at this. Basic structure. So we are trying to create a button with the basic structures here. And we had one more inverse. Let us go to the application, quickly look at the structures here. Now, when you say inversive, the background color, though whatever the text is there, title was there, that will be highlighted, background will be disabled. Okay. The structure will be there. Look at this, inverse. When you select it, right? Now it is a, basically by default it should be enabled. It will be in the form of enabled, but the text will not be displayed. Okay, when you point out, when you on select, it is going to be on select, you are going to get the labels here. On select, we are going to get the labels. So we had this structure here. So what are the properties we have here, boss? What are the properties we have? What are the properties we have? Label, title, icon, icon position, disabled, variant. At this moment, we are going with this property. Then, when you click on this, there is a cursor events. On click, on mouse, we will see when you go to client side scripting. Right now, we had a basic concept of lightning button, which is used to create a button here. Lightning button, which is used to create a button here. Title. What was this? When we keep the cursor, label, is a text message, but will be specify mode. Possible values are, I'll just copy all the set. Then we had name of the icon we want to display. Basically, it's going to be what? Icon name, standard. Now, how do you find the icons? You can go to Lighting Design System. Names of the icon. Icon position. This will specify the direction. Right. Possible values are disabled. Right. So we have taken this component. Now the purpose of this, we have created a lightning button. Now we may also try to create a lightning button group, a group of buttons at one location. Let us go to this. So how we are defining here, it is a lightning button group. Now what is this called? Button group. Now all these are individual buttons. This is a button group. Button group. Now all these are what? Icon group. Icon groups, button groups. This is a button group of buttons wrapped under one name. So what is that component called? Button group. Button group. So there are different types of buttons that we have. Now I want to create a button in this one, menu format, button group, menu format, button icons, button icon group, button group, button icon group, button menus. Now lightning button is to create a button. Lightning button is to create a button. If you want a group of buttons to be applied, then we go for a component called lightning button group. Simply, it's a group of buttons what we are creating. Lightning button group. Lightning button group. So on every button, we have the corresponding properties. Every button has the corresponding property. Every button has the corresponding property. Every button has a corresponding property. Now we want to group a buttons under one name. So what was the component called? Lightning button group. Lightning button group. I told you already, if you want the lightning CSS to be applied, you have to give extends, force, SLS. If you are using any component from lightning colon, from the namespace of lightning, if you want to use any one, you have to go for it. So I was giving lightning
Satish, you did say that for Lightning and UI, we get the auto suggest feature. I mean, it's not showing up.
some of the attributes. When you go to the some of the attributes, you get them. like record edit, LDS services will be getting it.
Okay.
So we are getting a group of buttons here. Lightning button group. Lightning button group. Now let us get into the next one. Let us get into the next one here. The purpose I want to create this is I want to create a card. When you want to create a card, we should know how to create a buttons and menus. I want to design a card. When you want to design a card, we should know how to create buttons and button menus. So look at the next one. How do you create button icons? Next concept is here, button icons. Now every button is displayed with icon. So what we have? Button icon. So we are getting the button with icons. We are getting the buttons with icons. We are getting the buttons with icons. When you are getting the buttons with icons, here the concept is you want the icon to be bordered. There should be a border for the icon. There should be a border for the icon. Now look at this. Settings is there. There is no border for it. Now for this element there is a border. Now they are asking, you are creating a button. When you are creating a button, do you want a border for it or you don't want a border for it? You want a border for it or you don't want a border for it? Look at the point. Here we are getting what? Border for it. So what is that? Border fill. Border fill. Now here we have size. Now if you look at this, we have a size. If you look at this, we have a size. If you look at this, we have a size. Now size x small, okay, xx small, x small, small, then large, x large. Xx, x, okay, small, okay, large, x large. We have different sizes for this. Now when you are going for this, we need to understand, we want to get these buttons here. If you look at this, what is our difference that you are finding between 1, 2, 3, 4? 1 and 2, 3, 4. If you look at them, they're symbol wise they're same. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you look at the spaces, when I told container, you are going to get a container for it. When you get a container, the space is given. Whether I have border or not, the space was given to you. When you don't mention this container, simply what? Icon is displayed. When you don't mention the container, only that icon was displayed. So in case if you want to go for any icons, what is the icon you want to use? What are the variants we are going to have? Look at the properties we have. Variants. What was that? Bare, container, brand, border, border field, bare inverse. Border inverse. So we have bare, container, brand. Look at this. This is a bare, this is a container, this is a border field. Border field. Then what else we have? Size. Size we can check out. Okay. Now basic properties we have seen here. What are the basic properties we have? If you want to create any button as an icon, I don't want a label and icon. I don't want a label. I want only icon to be displayed. Now how do you get these icons? Again, lighting design system. Go to this. Now what he has used? Utility. Next, he has given setting symbol. He has taken a symbol from this. He has taken a utility colon settings. Utility colon settings. So if you want to create any button with the help of icon symbol, then we go for lightning button icon. We go for lightning button icon. We go for lightning, okay, lightning button icon. If that icon is not working, you are giving an icon. If that icon is not working, okay, if that icon is not working, then what should I do? If that icon is not working, then what should I do? If that icon is not working, then I have to give alternate message. What is that alternate message? Alternate text. In case if the icon is not working, whatever the icon I have given, if it is not working, what is the message that should be printed for you? There is an alternate message. So go back to this. I'll go with Lightning application. Only the basic attributes I am covering. Only the basic attributes I am covering. So we had icon name. Then I need to give it so we are getting this message. Now what I need here is I want to go with Lightning button group. Icon name. Then we have down symbols. So I have given this. What was that? Alternative text. If the icon is not there, label will be displayed. Now what happened is a group of elements. Now I gave an arrow mark. When I click on this, I want the menu of buttons to come. So the purpose of learning this icon button is I want to create a button, okay, group of buttons. I want to create a group of buttons. In the group of buttons, I want to create some icon. When you press on this icon, some action should happen. It can be a setting, or it can be a down button, or it can be a sorting technique, it can be a whatever you want. Now basically, the purpose of creating all this is I want a structure to be created like this. I want a structure to be created like this. Now whatever right now you are finding is called lightning card. In the lightning card, what are you finding here? Group of buttons. What was this? Lightning icon. But that is not an icon, it is a menu. What you are finding is not an icon, it is a menu. It is a menu. It is what? Menu. So lightning icon button, button icon, as well as we have what? Menu. So how do you create this button menu? So we have button menu. In the button menu, we are going to create menu item. Menu item. Menu item. We have menu item. We have button menu item. So let us look at this one. Let us look at this one. When you go to this menu item, look at this, we have icon name. This is the purpose of using this. Now let us go back to the structure again. Now, what was the bug here? Menu item. I give button menu item, right? Okay. This is a mistake I have made here. It is a menu item. I give button menu item. So let us go to the preview. This is what I give. I give the utility symbol here. Now I will want to merge this one here. I want to merge this one here. But basically, we are trying to create a structure. When you go to the lightning buttons, all of them are going to be in this structure. So let us merge all of them and create a single structure now. Now I want to merge all of them and create a single structure. So look at this. Lightning button. The lightning button group. Lightning button. All radio text. Then we had lightning menu item. Label. This is how I created. Let us have a preview, right? New task, new event. This is a structure one. So basically, when I want to create a lightning card, I want to first explain how this button can be created. So that in the card on the top, we will display this button too. So for this purpose, we just started learning how to create a button, button icon, button group, button menu item. I hope you are good with this. Button, button group, button menu item. Okay, button menu. I hope you are good with this. So what are the elements we had seen? We can go through the examples here. Now, let us get back to the next component here. I hope all the 3 points are clear. Creating a single button, creating a button group. In the button group, we are trying to create a menu. Button, button group, menu. There I want icon. That is the reason I have gone with the button icons. Icon name. There already predefined icons are there. Category of icon, colon, icon name. Category of the icon, colon, icon name. So overall example, this is the overall example we have seen. I hope everybody followed this example, right? Okay. Now let us get back to our main concept. The purpose of learning this, as I told you, I want to create lightning card. So if you want to create a lightning card, how you do that? Now lightning card in the Visual Force page, the way you create a page block. In the Visual Force, you create a page block. In the lightning, we create a lightning card. The lightning card also, what will be there when you say lightning card? When you say lightning card, it is going to be like this. You are going to have so we had header, body. Now the title part is available here. Title, and this is action part. So the header part, title, action, body, footer. The way you create a page block, the page block also what we have? Header, title, page block buttons or the actions, body, footer. Apex facet, title, name equal to title. Apex facet, name equal to footer. Apex facet, name equal to header. We have 3 parts, right? Apex facet. Now page block also what we have? In the page block, title, action area, body, footer. Similarly, lightning card also, title area, header. In the header, action will be printed on the right corner, then body, footer. Body, footer. This is the structure what we are going to get. So when you want to print lightning card, what are the properties we have? We had the properties like title, we had a property called title, we had a property called footer. Title, footer, title, footer, title, footer. You can also give icon for the title. So everywhere icon is available. Title, look at the point. Title, icon name, actions, variant, footer. Now let me give quick example of this. Listen to the example. Listen to the context, everyone. Lighting card. Lightning card. I am giving lightning card. I got title, icon name, account. Let us see extends force. I applied the properties called title, footer, icon name. Title, footer, icon name. So it's a title part. Title, footer is coming on the right corner. I took title, icon. Icon followed by title. Icon followed by title. So look at the point. Title, title and footer, then icon and the title. Now I want to give the body part to this. So I have a preview. So icon, title, body. Icon, title, body. Now we want to define next one. Listen carefully now. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. I don't want to give single. I want to give actions. How do you define the actions for the lightning card? Listen carefully, Emma. Lightning card, title, account, icon name, standard. Yura set attribute equal to actions. Yura set attribute equal to actions. Whatever I write within this, that will be printed as an action. Whatever I write within this, that will be printed as a action. So what I want to give? lightning button group. Button menu. Then I had lighting menu item. From here I want to create a case for that. I want to create a task for the account. Then I had body part. Body remains the same. Outside the set I gave body. So here I gave URA set. Whatever I write in the URA set, attribute equal to action, URA set attribute equal to action, that is displayed here. So here we had a lightning card, icon, title, body of the card, and we had the actions. Where the action. This is what I was trying to create. So here we had icon, the structure. Look at the point. Now, listen to the point. If you look at this, I was getting a single message here, right?
Satish, I have a question. Can I ask you?
1 minute. Let me finish up. I'll give the time.
Okay.
Now here, we are getting a single message. What if I want to have a title and subtitle? We had only title section here, right? We had only title. Now, as per the standard functionality, they told lightning, card, title, footer, action. Now there I got icon, but title is what is happening with the title? What is happening with the title? I got only a single message, but I want to create title, subtitle. Then I want to customize my own title. I don't want to give single text message. I want to give my own title. Now, in the Visual Force page, if you want to give your own custom headers, what did you use? Apex, facet, name equal to header. Do you remember that? In the page block table, data table, okay, we used to give anywhere, not only page block table, anywhere you want to use custom headers. In the Visual Force, we used to use Apex, facet. Similarly, in the Lighting, if you want to apply custom messages, we used to say URA set attribute equal to title. URA set attribute equal to actions. URA set attribute equal to footer. Now, how do you give custom message here? We give the custom message here by using the URA set. URA set. Till here, everyone is good. Let me, before I go for customization, everyone is good with this? Right? Yes, online. Go ahead with your question. What is your question?
Okay. So in line number 18, you did specify aura set is attribute is equal to actions.
Yeah.
So and lightning buttons, I think in one of the parameter was actions. So why do, when we have actions on every button,
see,
what are we getting extra?
Now, this attribute equal to action means it is saying the location where I have to print this. Now, see, here's a question. You already defined attribute equal to action. Every button has already action. What is the purpose of this action? This action is not invoking a client-side controller. The action is to tell the location. I told you I told you the code here, right? This actions location. Okay. When I say actions, URA set attribute equal actions. Then I'm saying whatever I wrote here, display in this location. This action is not This is not action, is not events. The action is
Okay.
to tell. Now, what was that? Uraset attribute. The value of the attribute called action is given like this. Why did I give like this? They are buttons. I cannot give it here. No.
Okay.
I cannot give buttons here. Okay. That is the
Consider
reason.
the name.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is the reason we have given this. Have you followed this?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Right. Everyone? Clear? Okay. We'll see the customizations later. Now, let us go for one quick example. This concept is clear. Button group, button group, button menu, and lightning card. I told you already. The purpose of this is to create. I want to replicate one of the structure which is existing. Right. If you open any one of the record also, you open any one of the record, what is the structure we are getting? Look at this. This is the structure. Now, when you want this structure, what was that? Lightning card, title, but this is should be customized. We'll see that example in next session. How to customize this. Now, title. Let us assume that we have only a single title here. Okay. Icon, title. This is what? Button group. Any extra buttons are there? Now, the size is set. The remaining extra buttons are given as menu, and this is the body of the card. Right? This is the first one what we are trying to create. Is that was clear? Right? Just to replicate. When you want to design a page, first. See, now I am a lightning card. If you use me, I'll behave like this only. If you don't want this way, why are you using me? As simple as that. Now you are using a lightning card and saying I want different structure, then don't use lightning card. Then see what component will helpful to you to design your structure. And you are using lightning card and saying no, you should not behave like this. Now I told I am a lightning card. I have my page like this only. If you also want your UI to like UI to be like this, use lightning card. Others don't use lightning card. Right? Right. Can we design this example? Can we design this example? Okay. Only thing is remove this one. Your title should be lead. Your title should be lead. And here also what is that? What is that? Utility icon. Follow. New case. New note. There's remaining structure. Now if you look at this, this is not button group. This button is separate. The remaining buttons are separate. Okay. Can you design this? Right. You are supposed to design. Right. So try out this example. We'll continue this session. We'll continue this session tomorrow. Now try out this example from your end. So take any one of these record, whatever the structure we are getting, try to create this to whatever the extent. Whatever the topics that you have done, with the help of those topics, you can try to create. So what was this? Lightning card, icon, title, lightning button followed by lightning group, then lightning group, lightning button, lightning button menu. Okay, lightning button menu. Then in the body part, we are going to give. This structure is different. Just try to print the message regularly. We'll see how we can organize this. Step by step we'll go. So tomorrow I am going to discuss actions. Now we have created a button. When you click on the button, how to invoke a client-side controller, how to set the data, get the data, that's what we are going to discuss. I hope everyone is good with this. Right? Okay. Now, see, as per the lightning is concerned, documentation which is there, as per the components, they are good. Refer to the documentations for given by the Salesforce. They have given a good documentation. So irrespective of we create it, wherever there is a complexity, we'll make it simplified. But as per the attributes are concerned, we'll try to refer to the standard documentation. Right. I hope everyone is good with the topics what we covered. And tomorrow's session will be at 8:32, and the timings are fixed as I told you. On Saturday, I say 5 o'clock, but the time class starts it will be 5:30. 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. These are the timings for Lightning classes. Right. People who are taking integration, only integration class will be on Saturday. Right. So Lightning classes, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday will be taking. Right. Saturday 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. IST. Sunday 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. IST. So tomorrow we'll have the class at. See, now I gave it a 8 or 9. Depends upon the topics it goes. Now if I say Lightning web components, I'm going to cover a couple more topics. Won't you attend? Now I'm covering the topics till Lightning introductions and only Lightning web component introductions we are giving. By the time it's almost 8 weeks, means 2 months. 2 months later, if I say I want to extend Lightning web components, I also want to cover some advanced topics or some more. Instead of 2 or 3 sessions on Lightning web components, I want to spend 10 more classes on Lightning web components. Would you attend? Right. So the point here is, don't worry about the duration. Every class will utilize it in a better way. Okay.